Hello everyone, welcome back to Fibleheim and Wartales. Today the marvelous Mercenaries conclude the Beast Hunt. If you've enjoyed this return to Wartales, brief though it has been, feel free to like the video. It has helped out the channel. So as mentioned, today we are concluding the newest DLC, the Beast Hunt. And we begin by returning to the Mirror of the Ancients to pray for our soon-to-be desecration.
Have you been here before? If so, you must have noticed that there's something shining at the bottom of the lake. The druids say it's the mark of the Ancients' blessing. Well, I think that is what will open the door to the tomb.
Oh. Am I going to fight the druids I now saved?
Of course. If we take it, there's a risk that the lake water won't heal the animals anymore.
Oh. That is unfortunate.
We'd only be borrowing it. I swear, on my honor, that as soon as we don't need it anymore, I'll put everything back where it was.
Yeah, sure, that'll work, won't it?
Go on, mercenaries. Just think of all the lives we'll be saving. Once we're inside, the occupants of the Mirror of the Ancients may not approve of our methods. Try to act natural. Blend in with the crowd. All right?
Sure. If I click on it, I would love to. Ah. There we go. So, what we doing? We're chilling. We're having a great time. I would like to encounter a fierce beast before, we return to our hiatus status. Rhymes. Hiatus status. We can even fish here. Wow, look at that. We're totally blending in. Oh. Oh, I got startled there for a second. It's like, why is it not casting? Why is this glowing?
What have you done? Why has the lake stopped shining?
I fished it up.
You've broken the Ancients' blessing. You've doomed us all, you filthy traitors!
Well, that's right. I wonder if the bandits attack you. Because we saved this place, we had to choose between the druids, the rightful owners, and the bandits. And we chose to aid the druids this time. I wonder if that does something. Well, I think we can leave... Well, How do I want to do this? I'm not sure, honestly. I know Jarl Waifu wants to be over here. I think we can leave Raycor to deal with this by herself, assuming these guys don't move. Jarl Waifu can go here. We'll try and put some decent combatants here. Where do you think Lewin is? A question for the ages. Lewin? It's Lideric. Ah, he's over here. Well, this is also fine, I suppose. Whatever. Assuming. Sure. I had to think about that for a second, but we can use we can use Sovereign. Ooh. A quadra hit? You don't see this every day. Quadra kill. I was going to have Durgrim blow them up, but this works just as well, I think. All right. Good job, Sovereign. Now to keep the inspiration going. We'll have Raycor clean this up. Oh, hey, look, a bear has come. You gonna get hit by my attacks? No. What about now? Raycor's never gonna get old. Alright. So, who's next? I think we can have the Jarl come deal with this. We'll have to do the bear last, because she has to reload all of the shots, you know? But, yeah, looking pretty good. That bug is still funny. It's never going to be fixed. It never needs to be fixed. The enemy flees. Craven dogs. How are we doing on corpses? I'm down to 1. Let's grab 3? 3. Well, you've done it now, boy.
All those people dead? Was it you who killed them?
It was, yeah.
Oh, by the gods! Murdering a druid! I'll be banned from Harag.
They left me with no choice.
We have no other choice.
See?
This has just got to work. These horrors can't have been committed in vain. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Exactly. Oh, you have money. And a piton. And a torch. Thank you. That'll be helpful. Some salt. Okay. The water in the basin looks different somehow. It no longer shimmers. Oh, on top of that, I was checking the tracking hunting map. And these are things we have to learn. So your units can resist 3 more applications of terror before fleeing battle. That brings it to 9. And ghostly ferociousness, each application of under the influence of an allied animal increases damage by additional 5%. So we can lean into the ferocity, or the influence of the beast, to get more damage. It's like a dancing with corruption or boons kind of mechanic. Unfortunately, that's not something we can just ride indefinitely, because after every single rest, the influence will go up 1. If it reaches 5, it's GG. The beast is dead. Or turned. I do kind of wish there was a way to get the ghost back, but I understand why there's not. I just wish there was, you know? What's this? Oh. Well, I don't want to fight the ghost back. I want to own the ghost back. I don't want to fight it. But you know what time it is, everyone? It's the best time. My favorite time. The dark pursuit of knowledge. Now, assuming this is not too different from usual, everybody who has an offhand slot available is going to get a torch. Everybody. I don't mind Urkashet if she were to keep hers, because it helps her retaliate, but... Okay. I need to see. Place the blessings of the ancients.
By the tolls! I was right. The doors are open. We've done it. The Ancient One will lead you straight to the beast's lair. Once you're face to face with the sleeping monster, show it no mercy. Hit as hard as you can. The first strike must be powerful enough to bring down its defenses. You won't get a second chance.
Well, lucky me, I excel at killing people in one turn.
One last piece of advice, mercenaries. Our legends say that this tomb is truly immense, as tall as the mountain itself. Some druids even claim that the tomb was built before the mountain. So, prepare yourselves. And be careful.
How would that work? Could soil erosion really lead to an entire mountain being built on top of, or, you know, forming on top of a tomb? I suspect no. A seal is open to needing this door. Whip! We have only one direction. And it's this way. I hope we don't have to fight too many cave creatures. The Maker's Codex. Make sure we loot everything. There's a pig. You've interrupted some creature's meal. Oh. According to the inscription, this man is called Urashu. Okay. Alright, Plato. It's the first name that came to mind. Alrighty. There is something under the bookshelf. I can break it or I can lift it. I'll break it. I can't see Chungshi breaking it, but I'll break it. Maybe I'll get some aetherite out of it. Unlikely, but possibly. Possibly. I did, wow. I've gained the stone seal. Well, that was easy. Anything else in here? Last time I went through a room with like these bookshelves and scrolls, I missed a codex. So I'm taking incredible care to hover everything. Oh. Your companion has 2 red eyes in the shadows. The ghost Moleruts. Wow. It actually showed me what they were. It showed me how many there were. That was awfully generous. Alright, we're looking for Lewin. We're going to take him and plop him right in the middle. And we're going to attempt to spread everybody out in such a way that everyone has light. Let there be lights. Gunbaldo. Okay. I think most of the enemies are contained over here. I have a faint idea of where they are. Let's have Lewin go first, shall we? Try and get as many people as I can with this. Let there be light. Cool. Oop. It seems they're not quite as weak to fire and light as the normal type of mole rats are, but that's okay. We'll do what we can. Rico. So we could do... I mean, if we get Lideric over here to light this up, to illuminate la situación. Wow. Perhaps Raycor can clean this up. Alright. Raycor, you would please. Wow. Not even she got them all. 2,000. Ooh. Wait, what? Okay. I can't move through here. Not enough space. The one place capitalism hasn't... What's he say? Hasn't infected? Hasn't reached? Space! They didn't have to go that hard on those cinematics. They chose to. They brought that character to life. I should have used my brutality thing. Suppose I still could. See if we can get a few people here. Oh, also Durgrim needs to come play. He's like made for this. What am I thinking? Not. Lone Wolf, brutality, life is good. Where is Durgrim? That's not an ideal positioning. I just heard my air conditioner groan. Why can't I shoot this? Kaboom. There we go. Wow. Let's position this correctly. The enemy flees. Well done, Durgrim. That's who we should be using. I've cracked the code. Oh, no. Okay, blue hourglass. I haven't noticed any other ones. Ornate key. I do know where a chest is. It's at the desecrated camp. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. Alright. I know where the middle one's supposed to be, what the middle one's supposed to be. As for the rest of this, I'll see you in 10 years. So out of curiosity, I left the puzzle.
My, oh my. You seem to struggle to solverize this puzzle, my dear mercenaries. Luckily for you, I, Solvius, the greatest solverizer in the world, am willing to help. For a paltry sum, I will solverize this puzzle which has you so flummoxed.
I have infinite gold. Here you go.
Let's see. Ah, yes. One tile to the left, one tile upwards. Ta-da! The puzzle has been solverized.
Ta-da! You know what the best part about that was? The three on the left... Wait, were they not in the correct position? Yeah, these were in the right spot. So I just had to move these 6. But I was so baffled on how to get them in the right spot. Eventually my brain was like, I have to move these, don't I? To like get something to shift in. And then I was just, wait a minute. Isn't there a guy who appears? Thankfully there is, and we learned the Rune Maker. Great. Thank you. Excellent addition. Did they add him to the game, or does he appear because I'm a master... whatever I am. They added him, right? I'll take it. It always gets down to like 1 or 2 pieces I just can't put in the right spot. And you know what? The solverizer solverizes. What is this? The remains of a very old machine. A machine, you say? Are we going to learn that the beast was like a man-made thing? The door is stuck. A sufficiently nimble companion might be able to slip through the gap and open it on the other side. Apathia? I guess we just have to mine something again. Oh. What is this? The rune for machine. Is that a hazmat suit? They created the beast. Yep. It's like with the eye. The copper seal half. Someone broke the seal intentionally. What could it have contained to deserve such a fate? But the truth is that it was created by the folly of mankind. Eh? They do say that any sufficient technology is unrecognizable from magic. Or something like that. Was it blue hourglass, red pokeball? I think it was. Ooh, thanks for the torches. Your companions recognize the outlines of an ancient workshop. Half of a copper seal has been abandoned here. Oh, eh. Okay. I didn't even need my blacksmith raycore. I feel no shame using the solverizer, by the way. I know no one asked, but if you did, or if you were going to, zero shame. It's rat time! Okay. Now, with the knowledge I possess, I know to use... Durgrim. Early and brutally. Okay. Doesn't look like there are any enemies over here, so we can light them up. Light them up, up. Light them up, up. Wait, weren't there a bunch over here? Why'd you disappear? What? Huh? Okay. Wait, they're disappearing and reappearing. Alright, we'll just have Durgrim light it up. Light it up, up. Light it up, up. Oh! Reload. I don't remember what all of his reload conditions are, because they're different. Per, different compared to, you know, waifu. But I mean, he's got it going on. Okay, he's done now. I mean, he's still making noise. You done now? That went very well. And I found some more, it seems. The enemy flees. Well done, Durgrim. You're my goat. I'm over encumbered. Oh, this is what the key was for. Is that a legendary item? I'm gonna have to sit for a while to learn that. I should have... Yeah, I have 50 of these. Cannot... I don't need these. Why? There we go. I don't need them. If I do need more, we're in the ghost zone. We can find them. Just so I don't forget, because I might. Pop that in there. You in here. Oh, nice! I forgot I got a tech, or an item. Is it an item, El Capitan? Yeah, so El Capitan can research legendary items in one go. Very impressive. Aetherite! Okay, blue hourglass, red pokeball, yellow thorn. Got it. So we know all the symbols. We need a new seal to proceed. Someone used this anvil to break a steel seal. Well, Raycor. Think this is gonna play with me or just... Nope. Looks good. The steel seal. Kinda rhymes. Alright. If this thing gets too much longer... Oh. I was about to say, I might have to write this down. Blue hourglass, red thorn. Or should be yellow thorn, red pokeball. I said the wrong thing, but thought the right thing. Is this where the beast is, or do you think the beast is behind the seals? He's behind the seals. Okay, great. Usually there are 3 runes in each tomb. Usually. Usually stays in the car. So have to keep our eyes peeled for that. You explored the ruins. We got the golden key, the treasure of the ancients. Oh, that's what I want to explore, not the gold thing. The gold thing is a special artifact. Okay, 3 turns. Got it. It is lagging so hard in the camp. I wonder if I can just rest. You know, like, go to bed right away, and it counts. Because that will also power level, your all waifu. Oh, hey, third rune. Told you. The Beast. So he's imprisoned here, being shanked. Captured. What is that? Is that him being born? This is him being killed? Hazmat suit, guys. It's like is it supposed to be like a repeating cycle? Huh. Okay. Golden key. There's Arcadian steel in that. Does that suggest that Arcadian steel has been around for, like, ever? Interesting. The seal is needed to open the door. The door has opened. Turn back, go, explore. What? Oh. The Beast's lair. The Beast is asleep. Now is your chance to attack. Let's go. Strike the Beast's head while it's asleep to weaken it. Sure. The unit is asleep and will awake during its next hit. So that means what we want. Do I literally get just one big hit? Because if so, we want Goombaldo to do it then? No, we want Poppy to do it, I think. We'll just get Sovereign to do his thing, and then we'll get Red Sonja to do her thing, and then we'll pop it with Apatia. But we're just go swinging with Sovereign to begin with. Who is this? I moved the Apatia out. You know what? Uh-oh. Maybe I should have had Cammy do it. Ow! Really? Okay. Where's Lewin? Well, I weakened it. I should have had Cammy do it. We could have had Cammy do her her endless pummeling. Oh well. That was a decent amount of damage we got chunked off by Red Sonja. Where is Lewin? Okay, here he is. I can't quite get everyone. Which sucks a little bit. No, I want to use it. Where's the way out? There it is. That could have gone better. It's okay. Was there a chance I could have hit Cool Lemon Coca there? That would have sucked. I just want to make sure that I get rid of the nuisances so they don't tie up anybody. Chengxi almost made it. Alright, well, I have like 30 bodies to click move, so allow me to click move. I have made a little bit of a mistake, but I think it's all working out. I had Leti flee, and she was our Beastmaster, so the beasts are not under my control. So I can only hope they're able to escape. Because Babe and Captain Jack Sparrow had to stick around for a little bit. But it'll be fine, right? Everything will be okay. We'll get out of this with no problemo. Wait, Ivory, what are you doing? Oh, no. Maybe it's okay? Ivory gets to go first. Ivory, please. All you have to do is walk into the green and run away. Oh, thank you. GG, everybody. Alright, what an encounter. Don't let the beast escape. You have to finish it off. I'd love to. I would. But I have to eat first. You know? A man's gotta eat. And slowly tick down the time required for this. So, if El Capitan has returned to his duties as a scholar... How are you doing, by the way? Experienced. Who should do this? Maybe Lewin can get back on here. And, of course, everyone gets their offhand weapon back. Apatia. Is the... Oh, I didn't... Whoops, I didn't give you a torch. Whoopsie doodles. You have that one. Red Sonia has an axe. Urkashet has the retaliation. Lewin has the bonus damage. Lederick Aldehoven Dorp has the relic. That was it. Alright. Now we're going to finish off the beast. And by finish off, they mean it's going to be a proper scrap. This, I would imagine. So let's have some proper scrappin' food, shall we? Gotta go fast in the world, of course. Crit damage 20%. Let's go. We'll roam around, sure. I'll roam around. Come on and jump and roam around. Delicioso. Wolf and mushroom gratin. A delicioso clafouti. And some sparkling wine. Alright. We feast. Bill and Signa are now friends. The Inquisitor and Gunbaldo are friends. And Gunbaldo and Ivory are friends. Ivory got away. Captain Jack Sparrow is wounded. Fix that real quick. Alright. Everyone quiet. Raycor wishes to speak. I dare say I am quite proud of myself, as you should be. Some might even say that the troop cannot do without me. I don't think they can. Raycor will gain Inspired No, we must celebrate. We must improve our relation. Such valor! This is a celebration! Make our relation must improve with Magnus, Signa, Jarl, Waifu, Hammy, Goat, the Goat, and Lethi. The Goat. Get it straight. Alright, we are hunting down the beast who ran over this way. For whatever reason. The entire time I was running, I just had nothing but regret. I really wish I used Cammy. And opened up with her flurry of 1,000 blows, whatever it's called. So buff Red Sonja, or buff with Red Sonja for the brutality, then flurry of 1,000 blows, whatever it's called. Ah, it would have been beautiful. This way, mercenaries.
Unbelievable. You're alive.
I know, right? I had a tomb fall on top of me.
When I saw the beast crashing down the mountain with no one behind it, I thought for sure you'd sacrificed yourselves or something along those lines.
I'm not that noble.
But here you are, still alive while the creature is in its death throes. I don't know what you did up there, but it was a huge success.
That was a mistake, but I'm glad it worked.
Come on then. Finish what you started. The hunt ends today.
Level 12, the Beast. So one of the main complaints I saw about the Beast encounter, which by the way, he's back to full health, so maybe it didn't even matter. The Beast charges all attacks to its head, find a way to make it vulnerable. Would it have to do with this? Is that there are a bunch of allies here, so there's no room to add your people, but we have a full company. Like, everyone's here. I wish I could see what this does. I haven't the faintest idea what this contraption does. But, okay. If it dodges all attacks to its head, what if I just slap it on its knee? Can I investigate this? This unit leaves the battlefield. On the next turn, it reappears in a spawning area. Trapped. Duplications no longer dodge attacks to the head and can no longer use this appearance. While damage shaken, targeting this monster's body are reduced by 80% and cannot exceed 3% of its health. All damage taken targeting this unit's body are reduced by 80% and cannot exceed 3% of its health. I see. That does make it quite difficult to kill, wouldn't it? Alright. Okay, this guy can't die, so I'm going to put him back here and just tell him to play defense. We're going to have Raycor clear out the ghosts. I need to have AoE for multiple teams here. Raycor, Raycor, Dirtgrim, Arya, I think, are the best bets. Sovereign, of course, Sovereign. Yes. And then where's Durgrim? Right here. Okay. Jack's better than that, I think. Mercenaries there. I might be able to brute force the beast, but let's try it. Let's see if we can clear this stuff out and play as mechanic, shall we? The serpent I kind of bugged and just killed, so let's see if we can make this happen. At the very least. I think Jack will be okay. Ha! Good repulse. Okay. she willingly surrounded herself. My positioning here leaves a little bit to be desired, but it'll work out. So we can kill this too. And go here. Kill these two. What does this do? Trapped. Can no longer use or move. Oh, okay. So we want to get 2 people over to use the traps. So there's a fun fact that I don't think is intentional, but I'll abuse it. Tell me I won't. If we can find Jarl Waifu, who I should have paid closer attention to in this deployment. For sure. She... You have to be a little careful about this. She can use her reload. Or perhaps I should... Oh, I didn't... That's fine. Whoops. Well, So the crossbowmen, I don't believe their attack counts as an attack. I can't... I hope these don't have limited uses. So Durgrim, can I... Sure, I think they can make this work. I hope, anyway. I'm gonna come over here a little bit. There we go. Ah! Okay. Then we'll go over here. Nice. Reload. Do it again. Do it again. Aim. Over here. At least have health bars. Sure. And then I can trap them as well. Okay. So what we want to do then is we want to... Very unfortunate that happened. We want to get another trap on him, and then we just want to blast his face with somebody. Maybe a Panthea? So, I suppose... Oh. Wait, what? You're giving me a whole round to do this? I mean, you can, but... Game... I'm gonna kill this bitch. Oh. I see. I see. You know what? That's fair. So here's the plan. The beast appears next time. I trap it, and then I just batch it into oblivion with Gammy. We good? That's the plan. So Raykor, if you would please. Wonder if I can hit all three of you from here. I can, nice. And then she can go here and kill these two. So we clear everything out. We prepare for the beast return, we shackle the beast, and then I'm just going to Kami punch it, and it's going to be GG. Done. Is there a great way? Durgrim's kind of in a bad spot. Suppose we can have Yarrow Waifu come deal with this. Or try to. Yarrow Waifu has unlocked the Eagle Eye trait, which has done something. Okay, great. Just about to lock Kami in place. Oh no. Mostly great. I mean, Maleficar, I guess. Sure. I am amazed and annoyed that didn't kill. Oh, Maleficar, what's that damage? You know better. When the unit appears in this area, deals 140 damage and knocks them back. Okay. So I was right to move out of them. I figured. Usually, I know this is going to be shocking to you, team, but red is bad. You know? Red is bad. 1600 damage. Usually. I will admit, that's not always true. Also, Red Sonya, even though she only got one attack in, did do about 2800 damage. Very impressive amount. I think Kami can just punch this. Yep. Okay. I wonder if I'll be cleansed. Okay. You know, once we finish this fight, I wonder if I'll be cleansed of Under the Influence. Because the beast inflicted it on everybody in the party. And as I mentioned, while it's cute to be able to abuse the bonus damage, I do appreciate it. I don't want every rest to end with, hey, your beast's days are numbered because the Under the Influence increase. Punk. Which is exactly what will happen. There are only 2 spawn points, right? Yeah. Okay. So fingers are crossed he spawns here again, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, there are 3 spawn points. Shit. I walked through fire. I did not. So we kind of want to just be localized over here if we can. Make sure that we can reach any position that we're needed in. Get the Inquisitor over here just in case. The one's over here, right? Kind of sucks. Whatever, we'll just start leaving people wherever they are. I don't care. A new round has begun. Okay. I suppose... Let's get going. Alright, where is he? Come, foul demon. Alright, he has reappeared here. So, everything goes according to plan. Yeet. Next. El Capitan. Yeet. The beast is trapped. He is vulnerable. A new round has begun. Kemi. Thrash the beast. We got him at 1200, okay. I expected a little more, not gonna lie. There are a lot of enemies. And he's gone. Alright. Oh, Kemi can't move. He might knock her. You know, hit her. Alright, where is Raycor? One thing I will say about this is it is definitely more tense than the... Well, I don't know if tense is the word. Excuse me! There it is. It has one freaking pixel here. It's more intense for sure than the serpent fight. That was kind of a joke. But to be fair, I think I'm like 97% certain I bugged it out, so... Is that on me? The serpent died. Like, you take these two, is it two of them or is it just one big one? There's one big ballast of the ancients, and you shoot it to tie the serpent down to your boat. And, like, I did that, and it lost 3,000 HP. I'm fairly certain that was unintentional. But, huzzah? So anyway, I think now we just wait. I'm not sure what... Oh, there's a thing... Okay, well. There was a thing over here. Well, Sovereign is in position for this one. So we're in position for all the traps. And then, someone's going to go say hello. We should do it this time. Maybe Maleficar. So we can get up to... I should have moved Jack. We can go up to 9 stacks of terror with our talents. Talento, talento, talento! Lone's in a good spot. Well, he's in an okay spot. I think it's going to be Maleficar this time. Oh. Alright. You know the rules. Had to make sure no one was in the way. Hit him. Raycor. And we could give it to Red Sonia. Is no one standing close enough for a brutality buff? Well done, Maleficar. My herald of the dark gods. Be over encumber again. Bone of the beast. I got 19 of them. The toughness of this bone isn't the only obstacle to making weapons out of it, as it also exudes a strong sense of unease. Carving this material is a constant struggle against fear.
The beast. The beast is dead. The 5 kingdoms are saved. May the gods bear witness to our courage. We have fulfilled our sacred mission.
No words can fully express my admiration and gratitude. mercenaries. Huntsman Mervis told me how you decided to climb the mountain barehanded, rather than putting our trackers' lives at risk. Not to mention the mortal blow you dealt to the beast up there in its lair. Try as it might to escape, it was so weak that our reinforcements had no trouble stopping it. That final battle only added to your legend.
Are you feeling a bit meek there, bud?
The reward is all yours, mercenaries. Accepted on behalf of the people of Harag. Your valor is an example to us all. May the gods grant us many years of peace before the beast is next reborn.
About that.
It was an honor to meet you, mercenaries. I'll never forget your trust in me. Going on this mission with you was the most terrifying thing I've ever done, and the most heroic. I hope you'll forgive me for making you break so many taboos.
I don't give a shit.
Farewell, my friends. I'll pray for our paths to cross again one day.
You have finished the Brigga scenario. It is time to explore other regions. So, Urak's Rift. Before, they said it, before the next beast is born. That is an important stipulation. Do I have to... Oh, here we go. So the beast blacksmith set. We can learn how to make stuff in the throwing knife, I guess. This has 3% critical hit chance and deal dex damage to the target and apply the Mark of the Beast. A critical hit also applies Catatonic. Mark of the Beast, when consumed, this unit loses 5% of its maximum health, and Catatonic, this unit cannot move. Damage reduced by 30%, damage taken increased by 50%. That's actually funky nutty. So yes, the beast gets reborn. Oh my goodness, it is lagging. I don't know what the... Is this the rain doing this to me? I don't know what the requirements are for this. Like, does it just happen over time or something? But, holy hell. Ah, peace. But the beast gets reborn from time to time, and you can kill him again. And the beast is the game's first respawnable board boss. Because the serpent and pretty much every other serpent and any other scenarios have always been like a one big battle. We're done, you know? I'm so close to being over encumbered. And they wanted to add a new, you know, they wanted the new fight to be something you could do again. And of course, this is the first time we can take components from a legendary creature and turn it into other stuff. So, do I have this? Negotiation. Your next 5 purchase of the tracker shield will cost 10% less. Oh. Well, I'll learn how to do it. I guess discovering it means doing it. So I'm going to go over here. I think there was a guy, right, for a forge, I believe so. He was complaining about being with the trackers. And, you saved the world! Now your game's going to crash. You saved the world, but you couldn't save your game file. We'll check out what these weapons are. In the temporary village of Redain. Chugging. Dying. Hello. Alright. Raykor is our master smith. What are we working with? This is a legendary weapon. Holy crap. It is. Huh. The pommel of this great falcon imitates the jaws of the beast, recognized by its flat teeth. So the beast's scythe. Deal 90% strength damage to all units in the area. If only one unit is hit, applies Mark of the Beast to that unit. Otherwise, multiple units are hit, consumes all of their applications of Mark of the Beast, and gains equal amount of rage. The one-handed axe. The hide that covers the shaft of this axe is always dyed black, in honor of friends lost to the hunt of the beast. Deals 80 to 100% strength damage to the target and applies Mark of the Beast. If the unit has more than 50% of their health remaining, applies 3 additional Mark of the Beast. Oh. Interesting. Is that any good? The Beast's Great Axe. A symbol of this Great Axe represents the Beast. It smashes armor and shatters skulls as effectively as the Beast itself. The Beast's Whirlwind deals 7% strength damage to all units in the area. If only one unit is hit, consumes all of the applications of Mark of the Beast to increase the damage by 35% for each application consumed. Otherwise, if multiple units are hit, applies Mark of the Beast to each of them. The Beast's Studded Mace. Maces are not widely used in Harag, so there is a good chance that whoever designed this weapon was more of a bandit than a hunter. Deal 80 to 100% strength damage to the target. If the target does not have a Mark of the Beast, applies it. Otherwise, consumes all of the target's applications of Mark of the Beast to ignore guard. Two-handed. One of the most popular children's songs in Harag recounts how a druid named Segun decided to go rabbit hunting with a big mace. The chorus is famously hilarious. Deals 85% strength damage to all units in the area. If only one unit is hit, consumes all of their applications of Mark of the Beast to increase the damage against armor by 60% per application consumed. Otherwise, if multiple units are hit, applies Mark of the Beast to them. The Beast Dagger. This dagger was originally used for bleeding big game. Its use in combat only dates back to the Ediranian War. The Beast's Poison skill. Deals 90 to 110% dexterity damage to the target. If the target does not have Mark of the Beast, applies it. Otherwise, consumes the target's applications of Mark of the Beast and applies 3 poisons per target. The Beast Hunting Spear. This weapon is difficult to handle. At any moment, the Lancer's hands could slip onto the shaft and come into contact with the bare bone of the beast. But there's a shaft guard in the art anyway. Deals 90 to 110% strength damage to the target. If the target does not have a Mark of the Beast, applies it. Otherwise, consumes Mark of the Beast and forces the target to disengage. The unit that was engaged with the target will make an attack of opportunity. The Beast Bow. It is not uncommon to find charlatans in Gothenburg claiming to offer these bows for sale. To avoid any nasty surprises in combat, the trackers recommend that you craft them yourself. Deal 80 to 100% dexterity damage to the target. If the target does not have the Mark of the Beast, applies it. Critical hit and critical damage increased by 15% per application of the Mark of the Beast on the target. Now that's a decent payoff. The Beast Claws for the throwing weapon. While this weapon is unlikely to be confused with one of the Beast's actual claws, it's still perfectly capable of getting an enemy or running them through. Gutting an enemy, excuse me. Deal 40 to 50% dexterity damage to the target 2 times. If the target does not have Mark of the Beast, applies it. Attack stance. If the enemy has Mark of the Beast, consumes all of their applications of Mark of the Beast and attacks 1 additional time per application. Defense stance. If the target has Mark of the Beast, consumes all applications of Mark of the Beast and gain an equal amount of heightened guard until the start of the next turn. And last, but certainly not least, the Beast Crossbow. The blacksmith who invented this crossbow never set foot in Harag, yet he was able to perfectly capture the essence of the hunt with this weapon. Each time this unit deals damage to a unit with 4 or more applications of Mark of the Beast, consumes those applications and reload. Otherwise, applies Mark of the Beast. Throwing weapons are made in alchemy, which I mean, right here. Lady, if you would be so kind. Wait, are they? I thought they were. Nope. We're here. The Beast Throwing Knife. The thrower generally feels great relief as soon as this knife leaves their hands. So this is actually a great weapon. Honestly, this might be the best one for, this would be the best thing. The downside is that it is a consumable throwing weapon. And its stats, just 3% crit. As a stat stick, it's not very good. It's the same as wielding the torch. But I mean, Gudbalda's using a torch, so this would be better for him. But our Rangers rogues? Rangers? Our demons have so much critical hit chance that they are guaranteed basically to inflict catatonic. So, you know. We'll make a few of these. This requires not only the bone of the beast, but it also requires the herald's horn. That's 40 of them. How heavy are they? That's fine. Yeah, I think that's literally the best thing to come of this. I can even... That's... Okay. They don't have like a... They don't have art for it? A model is what I should say. That's unfortunate. That would have been really cool. I thought that they had throwing knives. They were held backwards. Well, anywho. I'm honestly kind of disappointed there wasn't a new layer. Like, the Trackers Guild is what teaches us how to do layers, right? That's their shtick, their thing. Oh, we got some accessories. I'm glad I didn't just waste all my points. Did we learn anything here? The Beast Flask. When the liquid in this flask comes in contact with air, it evaporates in a bluish cloud not unlike the mist that surrounds the beast. Applies the mark of the beast to units in the area. Interesting. So, all in all, I mean, this is a cool concept, right? But I think this is weak. The items are quite weak. The Beast Targe. The back of this targe is often covered with liturgical inscriptions in case terror-stricken trackers forget their customary prayers. Damage from targets with Mark of the Beast is reduced by 10% per application. The thing is, in this game, at least I can't speak for everybody, I have concocted such a perfect strategy of slaughter that building up the marks of the beast and then exploiting them is not a strategy that can compete with what I can do.
Oh my, what an honor!
You know?
How did Alizar manage to get the beast out of Brigga? Do they have the power to control it?
I don't need more of those. So, in my mind, like, while this is a cool thing, it is a complete downgrade for me to even use. Except, again, the daggers are pretty cool, the throwing knives. And we have new beast equipment in here somewhere. Maybe one of them will say, ignore the influence. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Okay, here we go. So the hunt, I need more of these. After a complex ritual that includes immersing this collar in water from the Mirror of the Ancients for 7 days and 7 nights, this item protects its wearer from the beast's influence for a bit longer than other animals. There's just one additional application, so it goes to 6. The bones of the beast embedded in the leather of this collar feed the rage of the animal that wears it, causing it to behave like a monster from the Ghost Pack. Damage increased by 20% against targets with the mark of the beast. The small fragment of the beast's influence allows this collar wearers to resist pain. As for what happens to their mind in the long run, they'll have to survive long enough to find out. Damage taken by units of the beast, mark of the beast reduced by 25%. And Herald Collar, the beast's influence is present in this sinister collar. No tracker would ever make their animal companion wear it. As long as this unit is engaged with a unit that has the mark of the beast, gains repulse. Again, I wonder... I was curious if this came back. Because if it doesn't, I'm not saying that we're in a lot of trouble, But I'm saying we're in some trouble.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Exterminate the rat infestation.
I was part of another group of mercenaries.
Oh, you're my recruitments. Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I've got an army of trackers to feed, so I'd better warn you, this is no...
Shouldn't you guys be, like, thankful or something?
War paint is a gift.
Even a little bit. Alright. Well, I'm going to waddle back over to the mirror real quick. There's no one in the giant scam. I thought maybe there would be, but okay. Alright, it looks like the Mirror of the Ancients has returned to normal, which means my beasts have been cleansed. I was going to be quite annoyed if if they were just doomed from now on, but good news, they're not. So I rebooted my game to fix the lag, and I'm happy to report that worked. But this corpse is here. As we can examine traces left by animals in the world to start a hunt. Path indicates the animal's direction. By examining your surroundings, you may find an additional trace that will give you a bonus against the animal hunt you are. Ah, I mean, animal carcass left here. Jarl skaters determine the animals headed to the northwest. Is this? It seems the animals in this group are not feral. Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Let's go! The Ferocious Bear. Chance to capture animals from the group are increased by 25%. So this is the new animal type that I was curious about the whole time. This guy. I thought they're called fierce. Whatever. The Ferocious Bear. All of its animal statistics are increased compared to other animals of its species. And it can be captured. Deals damage to the target 2 times. If this unit has more than 5 rage, they gain Relentless. If they have more than 10, they also go Berserk. Ah. They have the Natural Sprinter. Every time this unit takes or deals damage, they gain 2 rage. When this unit should die, it gains dying and survives. If it already has dying, it dies. Can use +1 equipment slot. This is the special feature. So we can give it 2 pieces of equipment. We can give it a Mark of the Beast thing, and we can give it the self-heal thing we give to all of our bears. Or, you know, we can give it the crit damage on top of the self-heal thing. That is what a ferocious animal is. And I've only seen the pictures for a Ferocious Bear. It's on, like, the Steam page for the DLC or whatever. So I was really wondering where this was. We found it! We did it, team! Cool. So we're gonna get new friends. What do we call a Ferocious Bear? Hey, boo-boo! What was his name? Oh, I can't remember. Is Rico over here? Savras is here, that's good. Didn't answer my question, though. Just over here. So, of course, our goal here is to, well, okay. Cleave a path through everything, and then capture this guy. It'd be really cool if I could capture him before the enemy breaks, but that's probably not going to happen. Okay. You have only managed to upset Ivory further. What a good idea. Yeah, boo boo. What was his name? It was like something Bear? It was an old cartoon. I can't remember now. We can also call him Smokey. I don't know if they still do this, but it was an old... Smokey Bear was like an old forest fire safety campaign. Like, only you can prevent forest fires. I don't know if they still do that or if they do someone else. It'd definitely be ideal if someone else could grab it. I don't think Raycor would kill it in one go. You survive death. I don't think it does. Geez, Raycor would kill it. What the fuck is your damage, Raycor? The best part is I haven't eaten, like, ridiculous food. Well, that's great, Urkashan. Let's get someone to tie this up, shall we? Do I not have anyone to tie that up? I don't really. Well, Cammy could go tie it up, I guess. Cammy has pretty good control over her damage. Okay. Leave it at that. Is pretty good damage over her damage just a cute way of saying that she probably won't kill anything? It is. Good Baldo! Go for the capture, my boy. 10 ropes. 100% success chance. Our newest friend has joined us. Let's see what the throw looks like while we're here. Oh, that damage is obscene. Of course we crit because it's Gunbaldo. So here's Catatonic. It cannot move. There wasn't really an animation for that, but... you know, we did it. Is it a trap? No. I'm here to help. Not bad. Not bad. Now we just wait for the bears to break their spirit. And give up on life. It is inevitable. It happens, everyone. Oh! Urson. I mean, we have an Urson already. What is, I'll have to go look this up. In Finnish mythology, the bear is a sacred creature. I should probably know what... I should probably know this, but that's okay. I forgot. It happens. Let's look it up, you know? What the name of the bear is. Oh, bears who didn't reload. Your waifu is a strong, independent woman, but sometimes things just don't go well. Alright, Jack. Ooh. I don't know why you attacked, but... I'll take it. We got the Galvanize. You're gonna tap Raycor. Ow. Okay, I guess we can have the Inquisitor come in. and pretend to do stuff. No matter how much weaker she is than Raycor, she is still of the same class, so... See? She'll still do something. Also, can't help but notice, but these bears are not giving up. They're, sticking to their guns. I am both proud and annoyed. Sunturgrim. Reload real quick, please. Please don't hit Sonia. Will do. Couple of bits. Cool. The enemy flees and the Ferocious Bear is mine. Alrighty. I was on my way to check something else, but this'll do. We'll just take a sit in the cave. Oh. We can't. Alrighty, new friends. The Ferocious Bear. Constitution cut in half? Nope. No can do. Enhanced Vitality, but you only have 1100 HP. The Goat has double your HP. Its name, it wasn't a bear, it was like a forest spirit collection of bears. It's called Otso. Karhu is the name I know, but, or the name I recognize, I should say. We'll go with Otso, sure. Can use +1 equipment. Wait, on top of... Can use 3 equipment slots? Gains 30% guard as long as its health is less than 50% of its health. No. I don't know about that. Gain 1 temporary valor if unit ends their turn donation to a human ally. Okay, combat animal. 3 equipment slots, let's go. Cozy pelt any companions being their rest next grants +1 thing. I think I already have that. We can intimidate, sure. Master Fisher. Master Fisher? Sure. I don't have enough inventory problems. Strength and Constitution increased by 10%. Should I have leveled up my stats? No, it's fine. And adjacent enemies have immobile. No, just carry. Carry more stuff for me. Alright. Well, you know the leveling rules. And so do I. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Wanna make you understand. That's a lot of HP, good sir. There you go. Up with the rest of the points of strength. Is it really worth doing crit on some character that has the slow crit? And can't benefit from equipment, so. 3 equipment slots. My goodness gracious. Otso, our first ferocious creature. Now, most likely, unless they fix the scaling, they might have. There was, I don't know if I'd call it a bug, but the different animals have vastly different HPs depending on what level you encounter them at. So if you caught a bear in Tiltrin, the first zone, you would never be able to scale its level up to a bear caught in Drombak, the final zone. And for example, look at the goat. He has 513 constitution. Otso, the forest spirit king of bears, has 329. So, I don't know if ferocious animals can appear in the other zones, but Otso has just dramatically increased my food upkeep. But that's okay. I believe Ivory has the comfort creature. Or not? Oh. Well, I made a slight mistake then. It's fine. Do you have it, Loki? Nope. No one has the comfort creature. I'm sorry. Also, I should have picked this. But hey, a taunt is a taunt. It's not bad. Can hang out near the goat. Get to know each other. One last thing for me to check before we wrap it up. I have now seen everything. Got to see a Ferocious Beast. Got to have fun. Nice. So for these 3 slots, we of course want the Infused Collar, so he heals 10% of his health at the end of turn. But I made 2 Training Collars, which increased strength by 10%. Do they stack? They do not. Okay. It's probably not worth these crit damage collars, but we can do Unity, I guess. So if we stay next to somebody, deals more damage. Cute. I need to feast, but after this feast, we will know the truth. Or, you know, the truth. The reality. We will know what the legendary... I was kind of hoping I would find some food to slap in here. A little bit sooner. What the legendary item for this zone is. It is Urashu Great Copus. Oh, my thief got got. What a shock. Strange marks on the flat of this copus suggest that someone tried to break it. Fortunately, the high quality of its metal stopped them from succeeding. That's a lot of strength. Deal 70% strength damage to units in the area. Damage increased by 10% for each animal in the troop. Now we're talking. Speaking of talking, Goonbaldo. To think we were starving when this tomb was full of riches. We have to find more like this. You do know that I have I have every tomb explored. Sure, he can be inspired. Why not? But speaking of tombs, I forgot this. The great... Huh? Huh. Huh. There's no deciphering to be had. I should probably still read them. Why not? We're exploring everything in the DLC. Ahem. We had to wait until Siegfried's army was only 3 days' march away for the Makers to finally come to their senses. They ordered the arenas to slaughter the animals immediately, then head off to Bergana themselves. Terrified at the thought that the enemy might get hold of their work and turn it against Canopus, they destroyed the machines one by one and burned every last scroll. They even went so far as to ransack Urashu's temple and throw the key into the depths of the lake. This frantic act of sabotage was a disgrace to us all. These creatures should never have been created in the first place. Alas, things done hastily are not often done well. I worry that they may have been negligent. For example, no one told me the destruction of Urashu's crypt west of Dromath Harbor. If they miss such an obvious place, how can we be sure that we will bring down with us in death the abominations that we ourselves have created? That's a crypt. A crypt is a sepulcher. Uh-huh. Found it! My, so far away, isn't it? I wanted to see if the beast would, like, immediately respawn here in the lair, and I'm happy to report it did not. So, whatever the time is, I guess we'll just get a notification if we keep playing that, hey, the beast has returned to Brigga. Go get it, and you can get its parts. Which is why you'd want to kill it, of course, to farm down its bits. But, allow me to leave. the gods' forsaken kingdom of Harag. And I'll see you in Gossenburg. It's been a long journey to Grinmere province, the kingdom of Gossenburg. But here, at the new Sepulchre Door, my load times are getting alarmingly long. I'm sorry, is that, hold on. Blue, thyme, yellow, thorn, red thorn. Double thorn, huh? Alright. We unlock the newest and final blue thyme sepulcher. And inside, hopefully we don't find a repeat, but, you know, at this point I'll take anything. Urashu's bestiary. Who can believe that the creatures described in this bestiary once actually exist? Profession experience increased by 5% for each animal in the troop. You know who could actually use that right now? Your waifu. There she goes. Hopefully that'll help her get to Master Huntsman in the future. But for now, my friends, that was quite literally everything the Beast Hunt has to offer. We've seen it all. The tomb, the beast, the items it rewards, and of course, our new friend, the Ferocious Otso. Along the way, I did discover another like track to chase down another Ferocious Beast, but it was in Ludern, so it would have been even weaker than, you know, even a lower level than our dear Otso here. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the return to Wartales. I was looking it up, but I forgot. I forgot to finish looking it up. We'll be back for the roadmap. I was looking up the roadmap. Sorry, my thoughts got disjointed there. We'll be back for the next DLC for Wartales, which is to be determined in Q3 or 4 of this year. And the only thing the roadmap says is manage your fief. I'm sure Future Fate will do us a favor and put it up on the screen, because I'm looking at it on my phone right now. And there is one more DLC announced after that in Q4. TBA DLC New Region. So it sounds like the manager fief is going to be something on the level of the tavern, maybe. I do like the tavern, but the plus downside of the tavern is that it's meant to kind of like coexist with your campaign as you level up and play through it. So it's not really something we can just return to and, you know, dump all of our time into. Like this one. So we may not be back for the fief one, maybe back for the new region and just knock the fief out. Excuse me, at the same time. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the Beast Hunt. Leave me know what you thought about it, if you feel like it. Thank you to the patrons and the channel support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to see my channel, feel free to go in the description down below. And the marvelous Mercenaries shall return later this year. But for now, we ride off into the sunset of Grinmere. Ta-ta for now.